Good morning, guys. Come over here. Is running up. I am so proud of President Cyril Ramaphosa this morning. He responded to President Donald Trump so professionally, and you can tell it's a very calm tweet and it's straight to the point. But it is the last part. That I loved the most, and I'm going to read that post for you. I almost sang Nkosi Sikelel' Africa right there. Was so proud of the president because he cannot come out here and be talking. And when I listened to President Donald Trump on that video, I even made a video of it, I think about an hour ago. I posted it here. I was like, but this is not what is happening in South Africa. Our leaders are not out there confiscating land like that. Do you get? There is an act that was passed, and us as South Africans, black and white, are finding ways of understanding or how that act is going to work and how is it going to be implemented so that people have insight. Do you get? It is not Trump that can come to South Africa and assist us on land issues. We know how we're doing what we're doing. We are not going to be doing the Zimbabwe way. Do you get? We have, I'm going to read what the president has said and I'll have more commentary on this. I am super proud of President Cyril Ramaphosa, I have to say it, because no matter the political differences that we have within ourselves, when it comes to issues whereby people from outside South Africa are attacking our leaders, our own president, man, we are South Africans first before anything else. We are South African first. I cannot be joining people from the US, people from any other country attacking our own president and we clap hands. There is no way. The patriotism in me is not allowing that to happen. Do you get? So I was so proud. You can even hear in my voice. I was so proud. It is the last part. When Donald Trump was talking like he's holding us hostage, he cannot help us, and South Africa is just going to collapse like that because the US aid is not reaching South Africa. What are you talking? What are you talking? Okay, let us read what President Cyril Ramaphosa said. South Africa is a constitutional democracy that is deeply rooted in the rule of law, justice and equality. The South African government has not confiscated any land. Dankie Mongameli. The recently adopted Expropriation Act is not a confiscation instrument, but a constitutionally mandated legal process that ensures public access to land in an equitable and just manner as guided by the Constitution. In Tonens, we understand Aguilontole. Guys, I was so proud. Wait until you hear the last part. The last part is the one that I love the most. South Africa, like the United States of America and other countries, has always had expropriation laws that balance the need for public usage of land and the protection of rights of property owners. Mongameli. You know that part? South Africa, like the United States of America. You see that part? Let us continue reading. We look forward to engaging with the Trump administration over our land reform policy and issues of bilateral interest. We are certain that out of those engagements, we will share a better and common understanding over these matters. The U.S. remains a key strategic, political and trade partner for South Africa, with the exception of PEPFAR aid, which constitutes 17% of South Africa's HIV/AIDS program. That part is very important. Mongameli, there's a lot that the president is saying. They're like, no, man, that's not trade smash. We can do this. Because anyway, in South Africa, there's a lot of money that is way beyond that money that goes to corruption. Anyway, it can be used for the right reason now. There is no other significant funding that is provided by the United States in South Africa. See, when it came to that part, because other countries now, especially our own African countries, do get, they are the ones who seem celebrating. Not all the countries from Africa that are celebrating, because it is also foolishness to celebrate when America says They are not going to fund South Africa's program for HIV. We have a lot of other people from African countries in South Africa that receive treatment in South Africa. They look all fit and good because they live in South Africa. Guys, don't celebrate such things. I have never seen myself celebrating things that are happening in any country or in this African continent, because I want every country to be stable, every country to flourish, so that South Africa does not get burdened as it is now. If not for any other thing, maybe if now we take a route of a selfish reason of wanting other African countries to flourish, is because I don't want South Africa to be overburdened as it is right now. Number two, I would like to see our African brothers and sisters in their own countries flourishing together, because not everybody in the African continent wants to come to South Africa. So I wish them well in their own country. So what is the need to celebrate when you see these things happening to South Africa? And I love President Cyril Ramaphosa that he came out to say, Jonga papoti, it's not like usithwele emagxeni. It's not like usithwele emagxeni like that. There is no other aid that is coming from the US. We are trade partners more than anything else. I didn't go see Africa. My goodness, I really enjoyed reading that post of President Cyril Ramaphosa. So, guys, if you watched up to here, thank you for watching this video, and thank you for watching my other videos if you watch my other videos. Anyway, guys, do have a lovely day on that Nkosi Sikeleli African note.
This issue that Donald Trump fears so much, we offer this question of the land. I don't know what Donald Trump has to do with South African land, because he's never been here. And he must keep his America, we will keep our South Africa. That is what he must do. South Africa is our land. South Africa belongs to all the people who live here in South Africa. It does not belong to Donald Trump. He can keep his America. And Ene is even worse. He's even worse. When I meet him, I will tell him. I'll say, you, Donald Trump, you are even worse, because your forebears came to America. They found the native, the indigenous Americans. They wiped them out. They killed nearly all of them. Rine, we are living as a nation, and black and white, we are going to find solutions for our land question. So Donald Trump must leave us alone. He must leave us alone, Bauri. When we were facing apartheid, when we were facing oppression, he was not here. He did not fight side by side with us. And we were able, on our own, yes, with support of progressive forces in the world, to resolve the apartheid question. As far as I recall, Donald Trump was not around the negotiating table when we negotiated the end of apartheid. So stick around there in the White House. We will do our business here, and we will find solutions for our problem. So stay out of our issues, and we will not get involved in your issues in America. You have your own problems. Leave us alone.